The three of them begin collecting their things. Sayori, however, is simply laying on the table. I shuffle next to her and lean down. Yup, she's sleeping. She must have been wiped out from all of the studying. Monica glances in my direction. I point at Sayori and put my hands together and put them next to my head like a pillow. Monica nods. I gesture towards the entrance and the others head over after collecting their things.
Are you just gonna let Sayori sleep on your table?
Not for very long, just until you guys head out. I'll wake her up afterwards.
Thank you for hosting this event, Hallie. And thank you for the photos also.
Yeah, thanks, dummy.
Wow, how gracious of you, Natsuki.
Push, I'm the queen of graciousness.
Clearly, you're not the queen of modesty.
I can't wait to get away from you, I swear.
Love you too, pal.
Huh?
Monica and Yuri giggle at my false confession of love.
I'm out of here. Tell Sayori bye for me.
As am I. Good night, Hallie.
Night, Yuri. Night, Natsuki. They both walk toward the door, Natsuki whispering something in Monica's ear as she passes by. The two girls exit as a small blush forms across Monica's face, afterwards for a moment, before fading away once again. What was that about?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, sure. I decided not to press it.
Thanks for today, Hallie.
Heh, no worries, Monica. Thanks for all the school help.
You're welcome. I had a nice time here today. Maybe we could do this again sometime.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Settle down, Heart.
Good night, Hallie.
Good night, Monica. Get home safe.
I will.
Monica smiles as she turns and makes her way to the exit. She flashes me one more wave before shutting the door behind her. I let out a sigh. I guess I better wake up Sleeping Beauty now. Re-entering the kitchen, I see Sayori still face down on the table. Reaching over, I gently shake her shoulder. Sayori! Sayori! Sayori, wake up!
I don't wanna.
I shake her shoulder more forcefully.
Ah, that was mean.
That's what you get for sleeping on my kitchen table. Sayori raises her head and looks around.
Oh no! Did everyone already go home?
Yeah, they just left.
Why didn't you wake me up?
You looked peaceful. That, and I know you were going to put up some kind of fight, and I didn't want to be potentially beat up in front of the others.
I'll just message them later saying goodnight.
Sayori stretches.
Ow!
Sayori?
My back!
What's wrong with your back?
Cramps!
I briefly rub my temples. That's what happens when you sleep on the table.
Need couch!
Alright. We'll go sit in the living room then. Sayori wobbles into the living room before plunking herself onto the couch.
Ah, much better.
I roll my eyes before sitting down across from her. Oh, by the way, nice save earlier.
What? Oh, that! I kinda panicked, so it was all I could think of.
As much as I didn't want Monica knowing I sleep with a plushie, it's not as bad as her finding out at the other thing.
You actually sleep with a plushie? I just made it up.
I bring my palm to my face. If I knew you were just making something up, I would have denied it.
But then she would have known that's not what it was about.
Fair point. Oh well, I guess that's a fact you both know about me now.
She thought it was cute though.
I guess so. A cheeky grin spreads across Sayori's face.
Did you change your mind yet?
Oh my. I stop myself. Actually, yes, I think I have.
Really?
Well, kinda. I talked about it with Yuri, and, well, she basically said I should go for it regardless. She seems to think Monica would like me back too.
She's right.
I'm kinda thinking maybe she is. I don't know. I could just be looking for things to make me feel like it.
I think you should go for it. Who cares if she's moving? Same not a question.
I do.
Well, you can at least enjoy the rest of high school together, and then who knows, right?
I let out a long sigh. She's right. She's absolutely right. I need to tell her. You're right. I should tell her.
Yay! I'm so excited!
Sayori briefly jumps out of her seat. Okay, settle down. I still need to think about how I'm gonna do this.
Just tell her! Call her tomorrow and ask if she wants to go out or something, and just
Sayori, do you think I have nerves of steel or something? I'm not doing that. I'll have to run into her naturally and somehow just say it? It seems like this is gonna be hard.
It'll be worth it, though.
I sure hope so. If not, things could be more than a little awkward. I'll just have to see how things go, I guess.
It'll all work out, don't worry.
Amen to your optimism.
I should probably head home, though. Mama's gonna worry if I'm not back soon.
She's gonna worry about you being here?
You know how she is. She's a worrywart.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I stand and stretch. Come on, I'll walk you home.
Okay. Let me just back up.
Sayori enters the kitchen to grab her things. While she does so, I grab my keys. Not long after, Sayori's come back with her things.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, after you.
How gentlemanly of you. Practicing for Monica.
Yeah, sure. I quickly lock the door behind me before escorting Sayori the short way down the road. After making it to her door, Sayori smiles.
Thanks for walking me home, Hallie.
It's really no big deal, Sayori. You literally live next door to me.
Still, I appreciate it. It reminds me you're still around, you know.
Still around? What are you... Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's not gonna happen anymore. I'm not... nowhere near that anymore.
Good.
Sayori hugs me tightly.
Good.
Sayori lets go of me and wipes a tear from her eye.
Night, Hallie.
Good night, Sayori. See you Monday. She nods in response.
See you.
Sayori trots off toward her front door, smiling. Once I'm sure she's inside, I keep walking. I let out a long sigh. There's somewhere I need to go. I slowly walk down the quiet road with only the ambient sounds of night to accompany me. The sounds of my footsteps on the concrete sidewalk emanating with each step. This is a sentence fragment. It's not far now. After a few more minutes, I see my turn. Here we are. There it is, the bridge. I feel my breath get shaky as I approach. This isn't really a bridge. Why did I come back here again? I almost never left, so why? I slowly approach the guardrail and look out at the moonlight. The serene sounds of the wind and the shimmering light on the water begin to calm me down. I need to face this place every once in a while, just to remind myself that I'm still here. I almost wasn't. I shake my head. No, that's not me anymore. I'm better than that. That was just a bad time in my life. I won't do that to Sayori again. I won't do that to myself again. I take a deep breath before slowly exhaling. This place, there's so many memories here. There are so many memories here. My dad and I used to go fishing here. Sayori and I would come and run around the bridge. We'd pretend that the boards were collapsing and we could only stand on certain ones. Things were simple then. Now, well, things are different. I still miss my dad. And I sure as hell don't miss my mom. But I can't complain. I have a great group of friends, and who knows, maybe something more. Being able to talk about this more lately has been helpful. But at the same time, I think it's got me thinking about all of this more again. Especially with Sayori bringing that up. I just wish I could run from the past. But that doesn't get you anywhere. The road I've walked is a part of me, whether I like it or not. It's time to move on. For real this time. I take a deep breath. I open my wallet, removing an old Polaroid photograph of myself and my mother from when I was pretty young. I stare at it for what feels like minutes, feeling little emotion. I close my eyes for a moment before immediately opening them and tossing the photo into the lake before me. That was the last photo of my mother that I had. A sense of relief washes over me. This is how I finally move on. At least, it feels like the right thing to do. I stare at the moonlight for a few minutes, reminiscing about the good times spent at this very pond. I take another deep breath. Time to go. I turn around and head back from where I came. Time to get home. By the time I enter my house, it's nearly 11:30. I should get to bed. I've got some running around I gotta get done tomorrow. That, and I need to come up with a game plan about Monica. I make my way into the kitchen, quickly tidying up some of the loose plates and glasses left on the table. Once everything is clean, I shut the lights off and head back to my bedroom. I quickly change out of my clothes into some more comfortable sleepwear. I collapse into bed and shut off my light. I feel the amount of walking and studying I've done today catch up to me as the exhaustion sets in. It's only a matter of minutes, I drift off to sleep. I slowly open my eyes, needing a moment to adjust to the morning light or sunlight beaming in from my window. I guess I forgot to close my blinds last night. I sit up, rubbing my eyes in the process. I glance down at the pile of laundry that's built up in the corner of my bedroom. I really gotta tackle that today. After a few moments, I stand up and stretch, my back cracking in the process. That's better. I feel my stomach rumble. Man, I'm starving. I guess I didn't eat after the pizza yesterday. Time to change that. I saunter into my kitchen, mentally planning out my day. I fling open the fridge door and analyze my options. Eggs, and more eggs. I really need to get some variety for breakfast foods. Eggs it is, I guess. Now, how to prepare them is the question. Omelette, scrambled, hard-boiled? So many options. How is a man to choose? This is truly the dilemma of the ages. Fried is the easiest. I'm too lazy to put much effort into cooking right now. It just needs to fill the hole. I pull out the necessary cookware and begin frying a couple of eggs. Those shouldn't take long. So what needs to be done today? Studying, definitely. Probably some laundry too. And based on the state of my fridge, probably a trip to the store at some point too. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure I'm flat out of laundry, so I might need to head into the city then. I guess I'm going shopping after breakfast. After a few minutes, the eggs are finished. I scrape them onto a plate with some toast and scarf it down, and put an apostrophe if I can abbreviate them. If I'm going into the city, I gotta be quick if I want to get home and get some studying done too. I better get ready quickly. After a decent walk, I arrive in the more commercial part of the city. The hustle and bustle compared to my neighborhood is always somewhat jarring. I'm pretty sure neighbor doesn't have a U unless it's like a UK thing. I've never been a big fan of crowds, but I make do. It begins it being a Sunday means it's even busier than your typical weekday. The added students and parents with their children out doing some shopping makes it really something. I don't know why you capitalized students. I generally just kind of put my head down and get to where I need to be. However, as I do so, something catches my eye. Or rather, someone. I find myself approaching them almost autonomously. What am I doing? Before I have time to reconsider, I'm right behind them. Well, here goes. Monica? Monica spins around.
Huh? Oh, Hallie! You startled me.
Sorry about that. Well, crap. What the hell am I doing? I know I decided I was going to tell her how I feel, but now I'm just approaching her randomly in public. Wait, no, she's my friend. It's fine.
No, it's fine. You just caught me off guard. What brings you into the city today?
I just have some running around to do, essentials and such.
Me too. Sunday is generally my era of the day. Considering I don't have a ton of time to do stuff during the week, Sunday tends to be my only free day to do this kind of thing.
Well, I guess I picked a good day to come out then. I mean, did I just accidentally flirt with her? What am I doing?
I'd say so.
Heh. I'm a bit surprised to see you walking, though. I kind of figured you'd be driving.
I like to get those steps in. Plus, I don't get to go on many walks lately, so it's nice to have an excuse.
Don't you walk to school?
Not recently. I need to be there pretty early most days. So driving makes more sense in those cases.
Monica, I know I've mentioned it before, but are you sure you're not overworking yourself?
Yes, I'm sure. I have everything under control. Don't worry, Hallie.
Monica, I'm not worried that you're not able to get it all, or not able to get to it all. I'm worried about you. Monica freezes, seemingly caught off guard by my words.
I'm okay, really. It's not too much. I can handle it.
Her shaky demeanor gives me pause, but I decide not to press it. Okay, if you're really sure.
Thanks for your concern. I appreciate it.
Of course. No, I can't. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Just, as long as you're okay.
I am.
There's an awkward silence between us as others pass pass by us. Monica speaks again with a sudden change in tone.
Hey, Hallie, I have an idea.
Hmm?
We both have to get some essentials, so we'll likely be going to the same places anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why don't we just do our shopping together? Things might go by a little quicker with some company.
Works for me. I have one condition, though.
What's that?
No clothing stores.
Oh, so you're saying you wouldn't want to watch me try on clothes?
Ah? Monica nudges me.
I'm only teasing. Now let's go.
Whoa, ah! Monica grabs my hand, pulling me down the sidewalk. She looks back at me, smiling. Man, I can't help but simply admire her. She's stunning. She can go from teasing me about trying on clothes to pulling me down a sidewalk. Anyone else and I'd be complaining. Hell, I wouldn't even put myself in this position with anyone else. But with her, it all just feels easy. I feel better about myself when she's around. I forget about what happened before, my mistakes. She makes me happy. I want to make her happy. That's what I want. Heh, who was I kidding this whole time? I really do like this girl. I think I have for a while. How did I not get that? To hell with what could go wrong. To hell with the fact that she could be leaving. I need to tell her. I need her to know just how I feel about her. But how? How do I just say something like that? The timing needs to be perfect. Today could be my chance. We'll see.
Hanging in there, Hallie?
Heh, somewhat.
We're almost there.
We get some awkward looks from some people around us, but I don't care. I could be kidding myself, but from the look on Monica's face right now, I don't think she does either. God, I hope Yuri is right. Monica lets go of my hand and stops walking. I look to see that we've stopped in front of a pretty typical-looking convenience store.
And here we are.
A convenience store?
Before you say anything, just wait. This place might surprise you.
Consider me intrigued, then.
Let's head in.
We both enter the store. I look around as I enter. It looks pretty generic. I was kind of thinking I'd need a more typical supermarket to get some of the stuff that I needed. But Monica seems sold on this place, so we'll see. Do you come here often, Monica?
It's my usual shopping spot. It may not look like it, but it's got everything you need in one place.
Really?
Normal convenience stores generally just have the essentials, but don't always have detergents and household items. But this place has all that and more. It's kind of become my usual spot to shop since I found it.
I can see why. Browsing around, I can see numerous different items that aren't normally available at my normal store. They sell yard equipment here? I've never seen that at a convenience store before.
I wasn't kidding when I said they sell a lot.
Clearly. We browse around the store, both are getting the items that we need in the process. As we move through the aisles, a specific item stops me in my tracks. No way! They sell Affy eggs here?
Affy eggs?
Yeah, they're hollow chocolate eggs with a little capsule inside. The capsule has a little toy or trinket in it that you get to build. I thought they stopped making them.
Are they special?
Well, no, not really. But they hold special memories for me. My dad would bring me one every time he'd come to visit. I thought they were the best as a kid. I haven't seen one since he passed.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. This was a nice surprise. I grab one of the little foil-wrapped eggs and toss it in my basket. I wonder if they're any different.
Why don't we find out?
Monica proceeds to pick one up and drop it in her basket as well.
If little Hallie likes them, maybe I will too.
Heh, hopefully they're still as good as they used to be. I'd hate to stir you wrong on that. Stir you wrong on it? Steer you wrong on it?
We'll see.
We continue moving through the store, making idle chatter about some of the interesting items we see on display. After a short while, we've both picked out everything that we need. We head to the counter, pay for our items, and exit the store. No punctuation.